Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Polygon Matic. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous update, it's going to be linked in the top right hand corner of the screen, and you can check that out to get more context before watching this one. Now let's jump straight into the TA. Taking a look at the daily chart, as you can see, we are printing another low here that's lower than our June low. So we are printing a lower low. Effectively, we have started a downtrend since this February 2023 high. So we had a short-term uptrend, if you want to call it that, or just a retracement, and now we're pulling back down. So from this February 2023 low, now from this 2023 February high, we are down 65%, so this is just about the right time to start entering. And we're also in this support block that's set up between 54 cents and all the way, or actually 58.5 cents down to 53 cents. And the 20 EMA is also acting as a massive resistance level. The last update on Polygon Matic was August 19th, so we were sitting over here, and I told you that we were probably going to come back down and fill up this wick here. That's exactly what we did. We're retesting 53.5 cents, and this is where I'm buying. So my exact buy limit orders are obviously all going to be on Patreon, but this is where I would be getting into Polygon Matic. I was not buying up here. I told you that that's too expensive for me, but now that we're sitting below 60 cents, this is a good area to start accumulating. We're back testing this level as resistance. As you can see, we dropped below. Now we're running into that first fib level at 59 cents as resistance, and we are potentially going to take another leg down all the way down to 47 cents, which is the 1.618 target here on this fib. So currently we're just retesting our minimal target at 53.5 cents. Below we have 51 cents, and then we have 47 cents. So it is possible we're going to be sitting at 47 cents by the end of September. Historically, this is a bearish month, so I am not expecting, us to do a 5x or whatever on any altcoins. There might be a slight relief rally, and we might just retest the 20 EMA once again and then get a pullback from there. But for the most part, I am expecting either a lower low or another move to the downside here, another leg down, or just consolidation in this range for Polygon Matic. Taking a look at the daily RSI, you can see that we are sitting currently very close to the oversold at the index of 33.4. I'm expecting another move to the downside in the near future, and that would potentially take us down to this blue support trend line. And that's exactly where you want to be buying in, because historically this was a good buying spot. So back in June this year and here in August this year, we have had two bounces already. Maybe we're going to be looking for a third one. So the RSI right now is sitting at a very good spot for buying. And if we switch over to the weekly chart, we can take a look at the more long-term picture. And before we continue with the video, I quickly want to mention my Patreon that's linked down below in the description. If you enjoy my content, you want to get more exclusive content, and you want to support me at the same time, definitely feel free to check out the Patreon, because you're going to get a 7-day free access on my Patreon and an instant access to all of my content since October 2021, which is when I started. You'll get access to content like exclusive weekly podcasts, and we're starting to invite guests already. We have 40 plus low cap gem posts. We have a bunch of project reviews. We have a bunch of resources that are going to help you save time and make more money with this upcoming bull market. So this is definitely a great exchange of value for the both of us. And once again, there's a 7-day free trial. Feel free to check it out. You can leave anytime, and let's continue with the video. Okay, so taking a look at the weekly chart for Polygon Matic, as you can see, we do have a descending resistance trend line, and we've been holding this level for quite a while. So since this all-time high back in December 2021, we ran into this level once again in February this year, and since that resistance retest, we are back down, like I said, 65% approximately. And it is possible we're going to be going lower, like I said, as long as we hold this major low, we should be good for continuation. We do not want to be dropping below 38 cents. That's not going to be a very good sign because we're going to be losing a major level there. And what we're looking to do here on the weekly chart is we're looking to start an uptrend. So you have your low, you have your high, and hopefully this is going to be our next higher low. From there we can move to the upside, break above the yellow trend line, and start pumping into quarter number 1 of 2024, and we can get to $1.86. That would be our first target to meet. But until that happens, this is a good area to accumulate. So anything below 60 cents is very cheap in my opinion. We're potentially looking at around about $10 for Polygon Matic in the next bull market. So from where we are right now, this is roughly a 2,000% move to the upside, or 1,800% to the upside, which is not bad at all, considering they have a lot of partnerships with a lot of big names, including Google. So I think Polygon Matic will be doing great. Now this Fibonacci retracement here, as you can see from the high in July down to the low in June, has the 1.618 sitting exactly at 51 cents. So if you want to set up some buy limit orders at around about that price, feel free to do so. We're potentially going to be retesting it very soon. We are a bit overextended from the 20 EMA. I do have to bring that to your attention. So potentially we're going to be looking for some sort of a retest of resistance, right? If we're talking about the 20 EMA, and the current price where the 20 EMA is at is around about 75 cents. So I don't think we're going to be doing it right now, but in the next few months, we might have a relief rally where we just retest the 20 EMA and we run into it as resistance and we come back down. So the 20 EMA is a good level to take profits at if you're looking to swing trade. For example, if you enter over here and you start pumping sometime by the end of September, maybe after the FOMC meeting when they have the pause or the temporary pause, the hop, whatever you want to call it, we have a temporary pump in the markets, and you might secure yourself a 25% move to the upside. Maybe the 20 EMA is going to be down, sitting at around about 70 cents at that point. So you can take profits there if you're looking for a short-term trade, of course. But for the long term, if you have been buying here at 37 cents, then that's great. I initially bought my Polygon Matic, I want to say at 39 cents over here. Or actually I think it was 38 cents, and then I sold somewhere around $1, and now I'm buying back in here at 50 cents or 54 cents. So yeah, anything below 60 cents all the way down to 40 cents should be an amazing area for you to dollar cost average into Polygon Matic. The chart is looking really good, so I really don't want to be dropping below this 38 cents area, because you can see if we start dropping below that, the last support here is going to be at 34 cents, and after that it's just a massive drop. So we potentially could land all the way back down to 4 cents if things get very bearish, but I think that's practically impossible. I don't think we're going to be dropping below 38 cents unless there is a huge black swan event and everyone's going crazy. I don't think we're going to be getting a lot of selling pressure on Polygon Matic, because usually we get bought up pretty quickly. So we'll see how long we stay here in this pullback. Now, taking a look at the weekly RSI, you can see we're back in this accumulation area on the RSI on the weekly chart. The last time we were here was back in June 2023. Before that, we entered this area in June 2022. And since that June retest, we went on a nice uptrend and we got overbought during the bull market, which is amazing. So this time around, we lost the support of this symmetrical triangle, as you can see, which was quite negative. That's not a very good thing. And then we back tested it as resistance, right? And right now, what we're hoping to do is that we can consolidate in this area maybe until the end of the year, and then we can start breaking to the upside. We can start taking out all of these major resistance levels, and we can get into the overbought by the end of 2024. We'll see how long the bull market lasts. Usually it takes almost a year or around a year to a year and a half for the top to be printed. So we'll be very careful in terms of taking profits on our altcoins. Right now, the stochastic is also sitting at a very good buying opportunity, good buying position below the index of 20, just like we were back down here in May, February, and March of 2022. We're entering the exact same spot, and This is where you should have been accumulating if you were looking for a nice move to the upside. And this is also where you should have been accumulating in December 2022. And right now we're sitting at the exact same spot here. So this is a good area to be buying in if you're looking for long-term or short-term hodling. And that's pretty much it. Once we get the bullish cross here on the MACD, that's going to be our confirmation of the uptrend. So far, we've got the bearish cross on April 3rd, and that was our downtrend indicator. As you can see, if we go back to April 3rd. So this pretty much caught the top very, very well. So obviously we did top up here in February, but still selling at $1.15 was a pretty good deal. From there, you're down approximately 54 cents. So now you can buy back into Matic 54 cents, or 54% cheaper. So that's pretty good as well. And that pretty much covers everything I have to say about Polygon Matic. Very bullish on this project. I'm going to start averaging it as much as I can within the next few months and hopefully have a good position, and we're going to be able to take profits at around about $8 to $10. We'll see. But let me know, what are your thoughts? What are your long-term targets? And I thank you all for watching this video. Feel free to leave a like and share if you think this can be helpful to your friends or family. Stay safe and take care.